Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Hello, 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 denizens of Twitch. Good evening to you all. How are you all faring this evening? I have something a bit different. Those of you who have been here for this sort of chaos before know what you're letting yourselves in for. I have put together a ragtag bunch of reprobates to bring to you Christmas. Christmas. Let's go and find them. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Ragtag bunch of reprobates, are you there?
Yep.
Oh.
Ah.
Eh?
Wondered where I'd left you. Muffled greeting. Fatty! Zazda, thank you for that sub. Right,
Ladiers for SPORKBOW 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 Ladiers for
Zazda just broke the bot.
Hooray!
Right. I went away, I found my festive jumper.
Fun.
I found it. There is festive in me after all. So, today we are playing a one-page RPG called Wreck the Halls. The brief for it is, Christmas used to be for everyone, until they seized power. They hoarded the wealth, shut the ports, banned gatherings, poisoned the food, and let disease run rampant. Joy and festivities were for them, not us. That was a century ago. Now, anywhere that isn't flooded or on fire, the people are dying alone. They celebrate in their mansions with masked balls and luxury orgies. We're going to kick their doors in and take Christmas back. And this is where my bunch of reprobates come in. I give you some of my wonderful friends. We have Jamie,
Hi, everyone.
Torak,
Hello.
Fade or Rob,
Hey.
and Batty. Batty the Faceless.
Your face, this one. Gaze not upon my visage, you shall see something terrible.
And they have gathered because they have had enough of this Tory bullshit. The Tories are still in power a century from now, still riding that Brexit high.
Still blaming Jeremy Corbyn.
Still blaming it all. The Prime Minister has in fact been replaced with a lettuce and nobody has noticed yet.
Oh god, we haven't even started yet, and Midnight's making life difficult.
This is what happens when you change the channel points and not cash money. Although you can indeed spend your cash money, and any proceeds will go towards my cat's insulin care for next year, because that's a thing. But yes, you may spend all of your channel points.
That includes us, right?
Yes, it does. You can make your own lives more difficult or make your own lives easier.
I have banked a Christmas miracle.
Right.
What if I become an NPC?
Death trap. Let me start the counter, shall I? Miracle.
Reset the counter.
Death trap 1. Miracle 1. So, my cyberpunk reprobates find themselves armed with revenge and a lot of gear. And the true spirit of Christmas.
Which is
Gin.
vodka.
So we have gin or vodka? And you are tasked with breaking into an after-hours government office.
Are they doing a works meeting?
No,
You
it's
have
like
heard-
a Zoom-based quiz.
You have heard that they have cheese and wine there, yes.
Proper work event.
Of course they have wine. I've heard of the House of Commons.
Constant edging.
As you assemble somewhere in London in the century from now, would you like to introduce your characters?
I'll go first then. I'm playing Daddy Christmas. Daddy Christmas is a guy who tries to get by most of the year by cosplaying as Santa, which doesn't really do well apart from in December, and even in, let's face it, everyone's sick of the concept. But it keeps the aesthetic and keeps going hard no matter what, and after watching some guy in a nice suit like actually run off with the tiny donation bucket, which probably only had like half a biscuit in it, he's going to smash them through a plate glass window if he ever sees them. That's pretty much all his plan is now.
I mean, if it's a custard cream, I can understand that.
Thank you so much, Grant. For those of you that don't know, G.S. Howard is the person that made this RPG.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you so much. I hope I do your one-shot justice. No pressure.
15 pressure, I think, is the limit.
Din 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 din.
Yes, who is next?
Well, there's Ollie Want.
I
For Christmas.
volunteer fade.
I'm playing sleigh bells this time. A lone hacker with a hat and nothing else.
Oh
That's going to
dear.
get cold.
Oh. You are literally just wearing a hat and nothing more. It's normally Batty that I have to screen for nudity in these games.
The night is still young.
Meanwhile, Ollie Want has a big. Did I remember to? Yes, I did. Has a big red, white trimmed coat, and is very definitely wearing a full set of clothing.
And what about our final reprobate for this evening?
We have Jingle Bats. She lives and travels in a motorized gas-powered wheelie bin with nitrous nitrous afterburners. And we can confirm that she, at the very least, has a raincoat.
A camouflage
shotgun.
raincoat. I now just want to see some artwork of just you in the bin with the shotgun and the raincoat.
I think we're going to need team fan art of this.
So,
She's here to fuck shit up.
you're here to fuck shit up, and that's exactly what I'm hoping is going to happen. You're strolling through London. It is the night before Christmas, and all through the town, everything was burning. London Bridge has fallen down.
We'll
You
to
have
face the
heard that there is a big cheese and wine do going on at the House of Commons. That cheese and wine belongs to you.
I'm
Seems
thinking we
fair.
should crash the party.
Do you think they've got custard creams?
I mean, I think we can get through an upper window if we put the stilt on.
All sorts of sick stuff in there. Like, I would be surprised if they're smearing custard on each other and doing all sorts of stuff. So yeah, maybe they're doing a custard cream, the depraved bastards. But yeah,
I'm just going to look that up in Urban Dictionary. Yeah, no.
Probably means something very different there.
I see. Yeah, it's just no, it's just not another year of them doing whatever they want and misery for everyone else. I think in the spirit of Christmas, I think we should share some of the misery with them as well. So,
Let's go in there. Let's take their cheese, their biscuits, and their gizzards.
They're gizzards.
Goes great with gorgonzola.
extreme, but I love the energy. Let's do it.
Right. So does anyone have the vaguest idea of how they wish to break into the House of Commons?
I mean, my initial, the first thought is always anger, and it's just, smash as many people as you can until you get to smash the person you want. But that's probably going to get us shot. Instead, I think
still running.
I have a coat of perhaps trench-like design. It's a camo coat. I also believe someone else has transport of some some type, and apparently I'm a very good blagger. How do we feel about at least two of us getting in on wheels?
Delivering pizza?
Yes, we're the cheese delivery. We can possibly put somebody else in the cheese box. Who feels like pretending to be a bit of brie?
You mean like dragging the bin along behind the scooter?
Yes.
Who wants to get in the bin?
we wrap up in some tinsel. I'm happy to be a festive Oscar Grouch. Definitely, let's go for it.
Awesome.
All right, Daddy Christmas, get in the bin.
This is the like tightest squeeze possible. The worst guy to finish.
All right, I'm just gonna get on your shoulders, sleigh bells, and drape the coat so it looks like, and we shall approximate it to
One semi-normal human being.
yeah, tall cheese deliverers are us.
See, I was just going to get dressed as the National Elf Service, but I don't think I'd be welcome.
They killed them last year at Christmas.
Yeah.
Public display. It was sick.
All those little pointy hats.
One by one by one by one.
You know, there's like baked potato hedgehogs where you got like a bit of cheese and a big... I think we should make one of those out of politicians.
That's the Molotofs. That's what I have disguised the Molotov as.
Right. So your plan is to pose as cheesed Uber cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And
Depending how smelly the cheese is, we could be Uber Feets.
All right, Daddy Christmas, for various limitude, you've got to cover yourself in garbage. You'll probably find some at the bottom there. I haven't done the trash in a while.
okay, right. So let's
this plan
consider.
sounds good.
Let's consider your first test to see if you can get past the security guard at the gate. And we'll set this as a nice easy difficulty of 2. So for those watching at home, every time the crack team of psychos wishes to do something, it becomes an action. I determine the difficulty of the challenge ahead from 1 to 6, and then those taking part in it will roll a d6 equal to the stat that they are choosing to use against this task, which will be either their block, their clock, their hack, their kick, or their trick. Try saying those when you've had a few. And they get to add extra dice based from their gear, on how suitable it is, or the situation, based on how much they've rigged it to their advantage, at my discretion. For each dice that shows a 5 or a 6 is a success. When they roll these, they take pressure equal to the value of their lowest rolled dice. If they hit 15 pressure, they're out of the game. I will let them decide if this happens, how this happens. They can remove a d6 of pressure by satisfying Christmas wishes.
Yeah.
Which are things such as try some special rich people drugs, or plant a scathing, obscene ice sculpture of the host, broadcast your revolutionary message, etc., etc. And that will remove 1d6 worth of stress. Pressure, same thing. Once per game, plus extra that you can give them. When the team are not happy with the outcome of a roll, they can say which festive spirit comes to their aid, and re-roll all the dice and add 4 more to the pool as a real Christmas miracle occurs.
Possibly powered by gin.
So with that, you face your first challenge. The difficulty is 2. Who wishes to be first up to the podium? And please
Go.
state if you're using any gear.
Okay, I've got Trick 3 and I'm using my active camo raincoat.
How are you using your active camo raincoat?
I am sitting on the shoulders of sleigh bells, and I am wearing it, and the raincoat is currently set to the uniform of Uber Feet, extra large division, and it's covering me, my legs, and
So
top half
essentially,
bells.
what you're saying is Sleigh Bells is Donald ducking.
Yes.
If you want to put it like that.
Is Daddy Christmas in the bin?
Yes.
Daddy Christmas is in the bin.
Just neatly the cuddle and the shotgun just in case the wrong thing pops up first.
And where is Ollie in this?
I get the impression that the scooter and bin combo is probably a bit overloaded at this point. So Ollie will instead be just a short way off on his phone, maybe doom scrolling Facebook or something, but actually using the little AI helper, because by then he'll be close enough to the building's Wi-Fi to just sort of ease the way in the computer systems.
We'll open a window for you.
So I will say then that the Bat Out of Hell can have the 1 for the base dice. You can have, let's go with 2. Roll d6 equal to your stat. Yeah, so roll has, your trick is 3, correct?
Yes.
So you're rolling 3 for your trick, 2 for your gear, and let's say you can have 1 for the situation, so you've got 6 altogether, because you're doing your best to rig this.
Okay, so it's R6d6.
Yes.
Okay, so he's being a bastard. Okay, slash R6. It says slash R and then it goes command?
Yeah, so use the command box and that'll...
Yeah.
I have like the most chill Christmas music going on in the background. Complete antithesis to this.
Well, it would be chill, wouldn't it?
The
Because the
application
weather
did
outside
not
is frightful.
respond. Okay.
Hang on, do you want me to put it in instead?
Yeah, please. Technology just doesn't like me today.
There we go. So that is 2 successes, and you take 1 point of pressure.
That's about the best it could have gone, really.
Yeah. So you approach the gate, and the chap in his bright red coat and his bog cleaner hat gives you a look of utter confusion until he is presented with irrefutable proof that Uber Feets is supposed to deliver right here and now.
Uber feet smell the goodness.
And whilst he's corroborating this on his iPad, Ollie is, doing his thing, making sure to cover the tracks. I mean, it's hard to cover the tracks. It's very cheesy.
Not
Whilst
easy.
also,
Recurring Manchego.
slipping through the gate whilst nobody's looking. And the guy comes out and he goes, "You know what? I'm not paid enough to question. Off you go." And you are into the courtyard. I'm assuming there's some form of courtyard surrounding the House of Commons. It's been like, I've never really been in it, so you are inside the first hurdle.
I'm assuming we'll then park up. And then somehow we've got to drag the wheelie bin.
I think we should ride through into the main cheese receiving area, where there will potentially be actual cheese.
Yes, the famous designated cheese courtyard.
Yes, I heard rumors once that they have an entire statue made of cheddar in the shape of Winston Churchill, and I want to blow it up.
I mean, that's a very valid goal.
We shall fondue on the beaches.
Oh, dear.
I mean, your goal is to cause as much havoc as humanly possible. So go nuts. I am here to facilitate these.
Yeah, let's find a way inside and let's start.
Yeah, so
I'll still having some fun
like
with
a
this.
disabled access ramp.
Nah, they
Seems
got
unlikely.
they got rid of that in
Really?
2052. Yeah, along with
That makes an easy
the rights
way
of any disabled person to be an MP as well. They got rid of that at the same time.
Architecturally, they're a bit hard to remove, so I'm sure it'll still be there. So we'll just keep going up the disabled access ramp and into the main door.
They made a point of it. They actually said they were defunding these 4 schools just to dismantle this one ramp. It was actually played very well with a political base.
Sleigh bells. I think you're going to have to do a wheelie over the step.
Oh crap!
I'm definitely seeing at least one door. Shall we go through that door and yell at any peon we find to bring us to the cheese room, and we can bribe them with cheese.
Sounds like you're making a list and checking it twice.
Oh dear.
Everyone on it's naughty, so they're all fucked.
Not by me.
So yeah,
Maybe
you
that's
are
why
you are faced with what is known as a D&D questing's party's biggest enemy. A door.
Good decision. Oh,
Maybe that's why they got rid of the ramp, because they were making a lift and checking. Anyway,
Just wheel the wheelie bin as fast as you can. A pretty big guy. I'll wheel up. Should bust through just about anything.
Yeah.
Just fast as you can. Reckless abandon. Wait, that's probably a bad idea for me.
Let's do it anyway. We're on each other's shoulders, so we have like twice the power. We've joined up.
we've got the power.
This image of like Power Ranger Transformers.
it's like when Mosh Pit goes wrong. Yeah.
A mush pit. All right. Are we all ready? 3. Aim for the door. 3.
While they're
2.
doing that, can I try to hack in and unlock the door?
No, it's not an electronic door.
Oh,
The only way of hacking this door would be to go at it with an axe.
then
Hold on.
instead I just
Not first.
put myself on the guest list so I can get through the gate.
Are we all ready? 3, 2, 1. Whee!
Right. So, in rolling your wheelie bin, what skill are you? What skill is being used here?
Kick.
Kick.
Yeah, I think we're using Daddy Christmas's mass to burst through this. I think my kick probably is the way to go on this. This is everyone else. I'm effectively a battering ram aided by plastic wheels here. So yeah.
Well, we could add my kick to his kick.
And
Yeah.
my kick.
Well, yes, you
Combined
are.
kick.
You were all allowed to team up and have a go. I'm gonna say this. This is also a difficulty of 2 because it's a door. And
Soon to be a
Mike However, you weren't prepared to deal with doors.
We've got a
And
bin.
the bin isn't on the gear list. It's just
I hacked it in.
the bin was just a cosmetic thing that has become the reoccurring gag. So
Cosmetic bin.
It
yes,
has been.
if all of you in the bin would kindly roll me your kick scores, and we'll see what we get from that.
Okay.
As you're all involved in this.
Yeah.
I knew I'd have a use for this popcorn.
Yeah. Sleigh bells, could you do it twice for me? Because I think tech is just not working for me. today.
Yeah, do 2 separate rolls, please, just to make sure.
Okay.
Lovely. Which one's yours and which one is the bat's?
I'll be honest and put mine first.
Cool. In
It's
that
design
case,
That worked.
yeah, there is no issue here. Sleigh bells, you will take 3 pressure. Bats will take another 1 pressure, and Daddy Christmas will take 1 pressure.
Out of curiosity, is this noise distracting the guard at the gates at all?
He's not paid enough. He's just gone back to listening to his earpods and wishing he was driving home for Christmas rather than sitting in a box
He's got
outside
2
some
Christmas...
posh knobs.
He's got 2 Christmas puddings clamped to his ears. They're called iPods.
So with a huff and a puff, you blow that door down. There is very much a bin-shaped hole in that door as you simultaneously push it open but also go through it. You are into the main lobby.
Slowly crawl out of the bin. Try not to show regret in my face, but as I clamber back up, try to remember how my hip works. Was it the kitchens we made it into, or was it just a random storage room, or is the cheese mountain true? Like,
You were in the main lobby.
main lobby.
Yeah.
Lower half of my delivering body, the cheese is escaping. We should perhaps encourage the cheese back into its packaging. Get back in the packaging, cheese. There's normal people about.
We can't deploy the tactical cheese surprise until we get it ready.
Right, put one back down.
I'm just looking around at these
Is
posh
there a kind of
bastards
buffet?
staring. It's a lively one. It's a Scottish blue. It's Horace.
So you come into this lobby and it's basically wood paneling from floor to ceiling. It's got a checkerboard floor. It's got chandeliers.
Ooh, swingable.
If you can get up there, certainly.
I'm feeling quite tall right now.
Yeah, closer than I am.
Yes, it's a very fancy chandelier.
I'll note that for later.
You can see it. You think it possibly might be made of proper Swarovski crystal, and they went extinct 30 years ago.
Hunted to extinction.
Overfished is terrible.
Owners.
No, the cast of The Only Way is it Essex? Never mind.
The only way is. Oh god, here I've got myself like mixed up. The only way is geographical confusion.
Yes. I
See, it's
have
been-
at some point had a briefly encountered pop culture.
See, it's before you lies this wonderful checkerboard floor. And a big staircase going up, and a side door to the left, and a side door to the right.
Do we feel like
I think
dragging
stairs would be the most comedic method for getting the bin up one at a time.
We do still have the scooter. I think if we attached the cheese packaging to the back of the scooter, and wheelied it up the stairs.
I'm pretty sure 2 people can pull a bin up a flight of stairs.
Depends how much cheese is in it.
Especially if the cheese was helping.
We're gonna make the cheese get out of both.
I love that you've just been turned into cheese.
It's the cover story, and I'm sticking to it.
Tap the bin when no one's looking. And we get to the stairs, and I'll pop out, and I'll become a wheelie bin centaur. I just start pulling myself.
It's like a snail that's like got its shell and his arm and leg up the stairs.
I don't really just do want to see just fan art.
To Google.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, has anyone got Mid-Journey on this still?
Don't stop.
Yeah. That's how I made the Daddy Christmas art earlier.
I used all my trial runs.
You just keep making them.
So yes.
We've got a door to the left of us, door to the right of us, and stairs up.
Yes. And a big checkered floor.
Here I am, stuck in the middle.
With chandeliers.
That's what I was trying to resist.
So, is there anyone else in the lobby, or is it just us?
It's empty.
Oh.
Well,
Surprisingly so.
Before all of them get too far ahead, did my...
No, nobody has moved from the lobbyway yet. As far as I gather. You're all standing there arguing about what to do next.
Okay, so I got in all right.
Yes.
Okay. Jolly good.
There's a big hole where a bin went through it. You can get in through that, no bother. Who is going to be first to make the decision and go?
I think we should take the bin upstairs, because anything that's going to happen is going to be funnier if we can then fall back down the stairs afterwards.
Yeah, speedy escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going first.
No, the bin's going first.
Oh, the bin's going first.
Yes, the bin's going upstairs.
So, as you go to push the bin onto this beautiful checkered floor that I haven't been trying to draw attention to at all, the lights suddenly go out, and the whole thing is illuminated by lasers.
Oh,
all right, bin snail.
You must get yourselves and this bin through a laser grid.
Well, you're having a Christmas rave. All right.
Suddenly you realise that the chandeliers become perfect laser-like disco balls.
Right.
I still want to
and a really slow, out-of-tune version of Last Christmas starts playing.
So I guess we're here to raid and pillage.
Yes. So, I've had an idea.
Oh,
We cover the bin in tinfoil. Bin
And
foil.
everyone get in the bin.
Yeah.
We can use the shotguns as like gondolas, gondola sticks, to get us across the floor.
Row.
Row.
So
row,
the lasers are all going off of the chandelier at the top.
So it's you know like in the old school like spy movies where you just have like the laser grid of like different shaped size holes and yeah.
Nice.
Right. So let's see, we can do this stealthily, cleverly, sleekly, or we could just make an awful lot of noise and start having fun right away.
Yeah, I mean, are we certain that it's a trap or alarm system, or could it just be a silent night disco?
I mean, I think they've started the rave early and the coke deliveries got here half an hour before we did, so I think we're already on it.
I mean, it also occurs to you, so one of you that's seen the Resident Evil
The
movies,
Evil.
that this could be a similar
Yeah.
trap to
There's-
that.
It's a potential death trap.
I mean, it wouldn't be a parliamentary Christmas party if they weren't having sliced salmon.
All right, I have a possibility. Since 4 of us may not quite all fit in the bin, I
Yeah,
have a
sure.
cunning idea.
Does it
3
involve
of you
turnips?
fit in the bin. I managed to climb up to one of the chandeliers, and then I swing the chandelier, moving the lasers, and causing a big fucking mess.
No, I've got a resolution, right? Christmas resolution. Yeah, sure. Pop it in the bin. This is all technology and senseless shit, right? My nephew's mentioned this. Yeah, the last one of these I've ever got. Pull out a tactical tinsel, lob it.
Oh,
You're throwing the
And leaving the
tactical tinsel
Yeah. Which is
into
chaff.
into the laser bin.
Yeah, which is chaff, so it should disable it or take its target away, or just take the cameras out and give us a chance to run through it.
that's
Can I
actually a pretty
volunteer
good
someone
idea.
else to run for it? Because my character has also seen Resident Evil.
That is Chris. Chris is always waiting for us to blow, and then he's going to go himself. So yeah, he's taking the pain on himself.
So you were throwing the flashbang, the festive flashbang of tactical tinsel,
At the chaff
Into the
flash and then
laser.
run for- Yeah,
and pegging it through.
I mean,
All right.
I'm not quite doing pegging. I mean, that may be going somewhere else, but
I'm sure someone in the building is.
absolutely, yeah.
Are you staying in the bin whilst you're doing this?
Jumps out like he was too big to fit in the bin to begin with. His shoulders are getting too tight, so he just lifts up his shoulders, lob the flashbang, let's go.
I think we have to follow him with the bin.
So, okay. Right then.
I'm getting back in
What
the...
skill are you going to use to accompany your tactical tinsel? I'd say
Right. I like kicking all the way through it. Yeah, just this is an act of reckless abandon and anger. So yeah, anything can be punched, kicked, or thrown away. So yeah, we're starting this with lobbing a grenade. We're continuing that sort of mentality.
fair enough. In that case, I'll give you your kick. You can have 2 for the tinsel, because that's a very ingenious use of it.
Okay, so 5d6.
Yes, 5d6, please. And the difficulty of this will be 3.
Yep. Then pull off.
Would anybody like to help Daddy Christmas get or join in
I-
this endeavour?
I could assist by hacking into the systems and seeing what can be worked from that end.
I
Okay,
might
in
join
that
you in the
case,
hacking attempt to turn off the lasers.
Yeah.
I still have my kick, which I can always add to the...
yeah, in that case, both of you roll me your hack.
Plus a bonus for my grim dark Father Christmas AI.
Yeah, go on then.
How much for the AI?
Take 2 for the AIs. I'm feeling it is Christmas. I'm feeling generous.
A survey says the application did not respond.
Ditto.
I had that earlier. Just you do it again, it works.
That's another 6. So that's another pass. You need 1 more. That's
There's a
another.
3 as well.
Sorry?
There we go.
Oh, he
That's
said difficulty was
Three
three.
passes there.
Yeah, difficulty is 3. It needs 3 passes.
Sorry. 3 successes. Gotcha.
Yes, not a 3 on the dice. You also, all of you take 1 pressure each. This is where I wish I still had my, what's name? Whiteboard to hand. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere.
It's right there.
That's not
Thieving
my
bastard.
one, though.
I've also got this one.
In doing this, did we perhaps destroy these aforementioned very pretty chandeliers?
No, because it is they are very high up on the ceiling.
Wait.
And
So why destroy the chandelier? We can do that if you want. Takes it shotgun, just aims like that one or that one, what one?
Middle, big one,
Yep.
shiny one.
Shit.
okay. In that case, roll me a difficulty of 1 to do.
Glass
Um,
cascade.
What am I rolling for it?
If you're rolling
Because it's
your,
great.
I'm gonna go with kick.
Yeah.
And your gear will give you 3.
Oh well.
Shotguns are very good for destroying.
I got the one I needed. Just
And you take another 1 pressure. Under pressure. I am assuming that is because 1 Jinglebats is ruining something beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, Jinglebats roll a 1d6.
Sleigh bells roll a 1d6. Does Daddy Christmas also have the destroy something beautiful thing?
no, it's I need to put someone deserving through something breakable.
Ah.
We'll get there, don't worry.
Yeah.
Just need to find someone.
Hey,
Anyone.
5. I mean, you can always put me through something. I'm not a nice person.
So yes, you 1 Jinglebats no longer has any pressure.
That's also good. At some point, I'll need to borrow someone's phone so I can reduce pressure.
Right. So you cannon your way through this. You throw the tinsel grenade and it explodes in festive streamers and just like plastic shiny Christmas confetti everywhere. Disrupting some of the lasers, but just as you're about to get caught by one of them, the grid flicks off. As the hashtag Team Hacker manages to disable the grid. Common sense kicking in at the last minute. And you all make it across the floor. In return for this, Daddy Christmas shoots one of the chandeliers down, smashing it into tiny pieces, and a bat out of hell is overwhelmed by this
It's
wanton
so
destruction.
shiny.
Were the chandeliers the source of the lasers, or were they reflecting the lasers?
They're just reflecting the lasers. They're
Oh.
there for just decorations.
Um,
They're there as a wanton show of wealth.
Needless opulence, right? So, the one that's fallen down. Are any of the crystals still intact, or did they all go? Or if like a handful of them left that are still decent crystals?
We'll say there's a handful left.
Lovely. Just puts them in a tiny little sack, and wraps them up for later. Don't worry about it.
We just gonna crushing it up.
No, the crystals are still intact, but yeah, we've got to do something about it later. Right, let's find this cheese.
Could I also take some of the crushed up crystal powder, which I presume is all over the floor? In my own little sack.
Yeah, go for it. You can
Oh,
take
I'm
the
gonna be
you can
so
take the
awful
crystal
at it.
meth. Yes.
Let's
I was
see
not
what I can
thinking
convince
taking
to
one of the
snort
lasers.
this.
So you climb the big stairs, also covered in what seems to be you know those like fur like wreathy wrap things that look like tinsel but are made out of like fake Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stairway
that.
is kind of covered in those. There's like glass bells hanging off of it and baubles, and
These bastards have gone and skinned a Christmas tree.
they have.
Just recreationally, I would like to kick one of the stairs in the baubles.
I'll allow it. You hear a satisfying crunch as one of the glass baubles breaks.
Grab 'em by the bells.
Let's find this cheese party or the people with the. Do they even count as people anymore? Them. Yeah.
Them.
The infested pigmen. Yeah, let's go get them.
Just checking, we are bringing the bin with us because we'll need to carry all the body parts away.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the cheese.
Is there a security office anywhere nearby? Just, asking for a friend.
I think we went through that on the way in.
Yeah. It's relatively low security because it's the night before Christmas, and they're not really expecting company because everyone's scared of them at this point, or they're too busy freezing to death.
What about a server room?
There's probably one somewhere, yes.
Well, before heading out to find that, I'll just see if I can access the CCTV servers through the Wi-Fi.
Okay, any particular reason why?
I would like to access their CCTV history.
Reasons.
Okay. In that case, roll me a difficulty of 5. Using your
Hack and AI companion?
hack and AI companion.
Daddy
You get-
Chrissy, would you like to assist?
Can't exist with hacking. No. There's still something I can do.
Oh.
Like
It was Sleigh Ride, wasn't it, to have the hack?
Sleigh bells.
Sleigh Bells, that was
Oh,
it.
so is my kid that does technology. I can't figure it out, mate.
That's one success there.
You've removed
You
a
made it
layer
2
of
times.
encryption.
Yeah.
And take a point of pressure.
Yep. What do you reckon, Bells? Can you find your way in?
Possibly, I'm just wondering why.
I would like to do something with some footage.
Okay.
I've got a Christmas present to provide.
I'm assuming the same for me, that hack plus 1 for... Okay.
Yep.
I'll
I
try
will
and-
add. You do also have 2d6 in the player pool to add to a challenge.
I'll go with a 4, see what we get.
Is it something that can be done as a sort of sustained action sort of thing, so we can keep at it to get through further layers?
It can be a multi-step thing, but you can only roll for it once.
Right.
Okay. Looks like I've got another 2 successes.
Okay, that is 3, not the 5 required.
I mean, I've got one hack. I don't think it's going to do much good.
And you will also be taking 3 points of pressure for that, Sleigh Bells.
I will be getting on my phone in a little bit.
All right, we'll find some player who knows what we're talking about, and we'll smash them into doing it. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Let's keep going. Right.
And now we've got through some of the encryption, so it might be easier when we get to the physical servers.
Important thing is now we deliver this cheese. So here, that was the cover, wasn't it? Right.
Yeah.
Actual thing. Shotguns. Mayhem. Go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, let's find this cheese room.
Oh, I've got an idea. Let's see. Because we don't know where the bastards are, so let's I've got a wee thing that might help. And Daddy Christmas pulls out his scanner and just stares at it. It's like, my kid showed me how to work this bloody thing. And it's supposed to detect. It's an echo wave scanner. It works for up to 10 feet of material, so just 10 feet around me, which is great. A real person probably who understands these things work may get it work better, but for 10 feet, it just be holding this thing trying to like, as soon as I see a person, I'm going to go for them. It takes me a minute to realise that the blips around me, maybe I shouldn't go for them. But as soon as we see someone else, I'm going to get very, very interested in it.
Well, let me know when you do see that, because I may be able to help you through the wall.
I may also be able to help you through the wall. I also have a shotgun.
From the other side of the wall.
I mean, I'm sure they scrapped the maintenance budget in this place about 80 years ago. So yeah, the balls are probably nothing but
Ritz crackers.
like custard powder and hope at this point in time. So yeah,
Don't be silly, we ran out of hope years ago.
So you're using your echo wave scanner to search for other people.
yeah. Just as soon as it says like boop, yeah, let's go.
Right. Okay. Do you have any points in trick?
And trick,
no,
yeah,
you don't have. Oh no, so you don't have anything in hack.
and hack I don't know.
This is more clock, isn't it? Searching.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow you to roll your clock with your you know what, this is it's the exact purpose, so yeah, I'll give you 3 for the equipment. Difficulty of 2. Because
In case I fail, because I've only got 1 success.
oh no. Anybody want to lend a hand?
Well, I too have an echo wave scanner.
In that case, it'll be the same roll for you.
Okay, so that's 5d6, was it?
It's clock and 3.
Yeah. Let's see if the server will respond.
But all he's actually holding his up the right way. That's the difference.
Yes, that'll do it.
Yes.
Zastai is throwing d6s at you all, so you now have 4 to
Aw.
use when things get a bit more hairy.
Yeah.
And 1 miracle. And totally not an additional death trap.
No.
So. Oh, and an additional 1 use gear item. Zastai is just burning through 6 years of channel points.
I used all things a while ago to stop you being able to spare for one afternoon just for the hell of it.
I don't even want to think about how many channel points I have in some places. And another gear item. Okay, right. So you
I
have
think
two.
at this point we can consider Zastai our NPC beneficiary.
So I'm going to roll. Not shrug, roll, thank you.
Uh-oh.
20. To see what gear pieces you have. Oh, fuck off. The application did not respond. Really? Am I going to have to get a new dice roller for this bloody channel?
I mean, Rob's
Thank
doing a pretty
you.
good job so far.
Right, so you get to use a grapple gun and a force blade. You have 1 use of these. Grapple gun. And Zastai has also flipped the switch and thrown in another death trap to use. So, the you get excited, Daddy Christmas, because your machine goes beep 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 beep, and then you realise that it's just signalling the people around you, and it got a misreading off of Larry the cat.
Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Can we bring the cat with us as an extra, like a grenade?
Wait, the cat's
could-
here.
Yeah, Larry the
You just
cat's
do that.
here.
Right, let's bring the
Point of
cat.
order, Madam Speaker.
He's been given the gift of immortality, so that forever may he outreign the Tories.
Yeah, he stole it off.
He
Lizzie.
will only die when the Tories are no longer in power.
Point of order.
Yeah.
If the add an NPC function is used, does the purchaser have any influence as to the direction and character of that NPC?
Yes.
Excellent.
Right. But we can see the cat.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I could barely remember how to speak cat, but we'll try. Right.
I
Larry.
have eye trick. I can try and talk persuade the cat.
Excellent. Larry, right. I know. This is basically a big fancy present for you, and you hate these bastards more than the rest of us. Show us where they are. We'll get rid of at least this many of them, right? You just go there, scratch straight door. We'll go in, and then maybe we do enough damage here for you. Don't know. Can't promise anything, but unlike them who do it all the time, I'll do what I can. Just
He kind of cracks an eye on you from his beautiful velvet cushion that he's bullied his servants to get him, and gives a big stretch.
Big stretch.
And he sits on and then sits down and blinks at you.
Should I
Then,
translate?
then starts cleaning his ears.
Should I
and
translate
after-
what Daddy Christmas said into cat?
Roll me. You're trying to persuade the cat. Let's go with trick.
yeah. Do I
I-
roll that, or?
A trick, and you know what? I'll give you a +1 to situation as you've dealt with cats before, and it'll just be a difficulty of 1, because there's never been a more anti-Tory cat in the existence of mankind.
So who's rolling?
You were rolled last time, so I'll roll for this one, especially because I got 0 pressure.
I say this as I'm petting my own cat.
Rolling person. do the thing.
Yeah, sleigh bells. This is you.
I'll roll for this. I thought you were.
Yeah, I'll roll for this. This means you roll for
Proxy rolling.
this. Yeah, we've already established the tech does not like
How
me
many?
today. I think
Three?
I've got skill is 3, and we've got another one, so it's 4.
Yeah, so 4 altogether. Success of just 1 success. It's all you need to bribe the cat.
There you go.
Hey.
That'll do nicely. And one pressure for Jingle Bats. Jingle Bats, Jingle Bats, Jingle
Jingle all the way. Jingle bats persuade the cats.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a bin with sleigh bells. Hey, hey!
Hey!
That reminds me, I need to borrow someone's phone.
Okay.
You've got. I'd like.
I'll borrow the phone.
It's
I'll
like a
call the
Nokia
random number.
3210. That somehow still works.
Sleigh bell rings. It's a carol, and I'm protesting. I'm gonna take some pressure away.
How does that's not a
Sleigh
bawdy
bells
protest
ring.
carol session.
Well, he sleigh bells and it's ringing. I think you should take the pressure away for what he did, and then add it back on again for the awful pun.
Yeah, take 1d6 psychic damage, please. You know what? I'll let you reduce the pressure if everybody else starts singing at the same time.
Oh,
Everyone starts singing a different carol.
okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
We
Little
wish you a happy
donkey,
Christmas. We wish
little
you a happy
donkey.
We wish you a happy Christmas.
For a sleigh ride together with you. Just take those ropey horse and sing a what?
Jingle bells.
Good,
Batman
good.
bells.
Good enough. Roll the 1d6 then to reduce your pressure. Fuck's sake.
We're here all night, though.
You got reduced 1 pressure. Congratulations. So, the cat.
Is Larry coming through?
You just see him as all of you start singing. You hear him go, and he's just like, he's like, okay. There's no need to torture me. Okay, I'll help you.
I'll talk.
And he gets up off the cushion and trots towards the another set of big doors. These ones inlaid with gold.
Oh.
I'm guessing they're locked.
Do you wish to try and open them?
Well, what did we conclude from the successful scanner roll?
That there are a lot of people behind this door.
Excellent.
If the door isn't locked, we could lock it and then pour the cheese in under the door.
Oh.
Well, by cheese, I mean what's left in the bin.
I think what's
That may
left in the
not all
bin
be
is Daddy
cheese at this
Christmas.
point.
We don't actually have cheese. That was a cover story, mate. We don't actually have cheese.
Yeah, there's this thing called a lie. And
The cheese is a lie.
the cheese is a lie.
Yeah,
This is what we
I'm
call
not
a
actually
really
cheese.
deep cover. As in, we're in deep cover.
I say we smash and grab and we smash some more along the way and just go for it. Like,
Yeah, I think we should yell the traditional war cry of Leroy Jenkins.
oh, it's Christmas. We yell the traditional war cry of Noddy Holder. We kick the door open, scream, "It's Christmas," and then we unleash hell.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! I mean, we haven't sent anyone through the vents yet. That's also a very traditional Christmas activity.
Come out to the house, have a few laughs.
Alright, door. Check it. Is it open? Just twist it and see if it opens or not.
Nah, no dice.
Alright. Plan.
If
plan
only
B.
we had a way to open the door.
If only I had a digital lockpick and wanted to.
If only we
yeah,
had a
there's that too.
shotgun.
But the explosives.
Well, can I at least try picking the lock first? That way we get the element of
Oh, all
surprise.
right.
No, you
Daddy
won't
Christmas's
find-
foot is up ready to kick the door and realises there's someone with technology. He's like, hey, alright.
Yeah.
Well, the breaking my ankle, that makes sense. And you go,
I'm just holding the snow Molotov, just in a sort of arrested throwing action.
love the energy.
I've gone
Let's
into my resting animation. It's just, you know, yeah.
So you're holding
Resting witch face.
your junkyard snowman ready to toss into this room.
Also, I would like to note that in chat, presumably in honor of Christmas, somebody would like to add vents.
Ah, Jesus! Mary, the donkey, and all the sheep! Can I throw the
Cookie.
Molotov at him?
Cookie, thanks for
Technically,
the
yes.
setup.
Then technically, yes, there's nothing stopping you.
Oh.
So we need to create more vents.
I mean, this is about Christmas, guys. We need to remember what Christmas is about at its core.
Cheese.
Deception.
Cake.
No,
Death.
it's
Technically.
deception. We just need to remember, like, this
Oh, I've been doing
carpenter
it wrong.
had a virgin wife who had a kid all out of nowhere. He believed him, and then 3 rich guys turned up with presents for no reason. Deception. Masterclass.
I mean, I'm not saying you're not wrong, but
Our Father who art in heavens. Buying a gift for the wife.
So, sleigh bells, you're planning
be my
on
name.
lock picking the door with your
Mhm.
digital lockpick.
yep.
That will be then your
Hack
hack
plus-
plus 3
Hack plus
with
3.
a difficulty of 2.
Okay. I might grab a dice from the audience because I feel this could be a pivotal moment as well. So that would be hack plus 3, 6, so 7. It's going to time out. The application didn't respond again.
Well, just roll again.
There we go.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I only take 1 pressure though.
You only take 1 pressure, but
This is what happens when you get your lock
you
picks on
attempt to
Witch.
hack the door, and all that comes up on your digital lock piece is error, out of cheese, error, reboot universe from scratch.
Right. Let's put the cheese
Admiral
back
Anne.
in.
We're going to tell him the cheese is a lie.
So
You-
if he's having difficulty,
heart.
I'm happy to help out with some high X spray.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off, maybe.
Yeah.
I will take this use of high X spray.
I'm all. Look, these are solid gold doors. Yeah, blow them up, small bars. Let's distribute this wealth. Let's go. Blow them up.
Well, I was going to just put the spray over where the locking bolts are. You know, the rest can take care of itself.
But there won't be bloody doors unless we blow them off. So,
It depends who's on the other side.
Yeah, how close they are.
yeah.
I mean, I can take the shards of door and put it through someone's skull later. We'll make it bloody. Don't worry. Like,
So, having primed the spray,
This will be your kick plus 3 with the same difficulty. As it is a continuation of the same thing.
Not that it helps at all. Ah.
here we go.
and 1 more pressure.
And another pressure. You're doing quite well, apart from sleigh bells, only rolling 1 pressure at a time.
And having primed the high X, I stand by it and ready to set it off.
Yes, it goes off, and the door melts slightly, and there is a soft kaboom, and an explosion of glitter. You're not quite sure where the glitter came from, but you never are.
No, Jingle Bats is around. We know exactly where the glitter came from.
Breach and clear?
Mm-hmm.
And the doors creak open to reveal all of those posh toffs at circular tables in a big room with solid gold wallpaper.
I want to throw my grenade.
Oh,
So many targets. Must.
Can I throw my grenade? Only
Oh
the-
yes.
Yep,
Okay.
throw your grenade. Throw
Okay,
away.
I've got the grenade. I have
Take
the
the pin out
kick,
first.
kick
You have to
skill.
go and get it back. Otherwise,
This is a lot more
Yep,
murderous
so
than I
this will be your kick plus 3 for the grenade because this is what it was designed to do.
And can I have another one for the traditional cry of Merry Christmas, you filthy animals?
I'll allow it.
Okay,
Uh,
so that's 7d6 sleigh bells.
are you basically just trying to blow up as many people as possible?
Yes!
Okay, we'll do this slightly differently. However many successes you roll is how effective your kaboom is.
Ooh.
You have 4 dice in the pot if you wish to take some dice.
Well, I've got, was it 7 at the moment? I don't think I'm going to need any more.
Yeah, but how many people do you want to kill in one explosion?
Oh, good point. Okay, I'll take another one from the pile.
Taking
8.
1 from the pile, so you have 8.
8d6.
Let me roll a d6 for you.
Yeah, please.
You've been sacked as dice roller, sleigh bells.
oh no.
It's been privatized.
How many d6 do you need?
8. It's alright. Daddy Christmas has got it.
Hey, beat me to it.
So you rolled 3 successes on that. So you lob. Actually, do you want to explain how this grenade blows up 3 tables worth of people?
Right, I stand mighty upon the wheelie bin. Take back my arm and screaming, Merry Christmas, you filthy Tory animals! I hurl it in a graceful parabolic arc towards their gammony faces. Unfortunately, being that it's a wheelie bin, it wobbles and my aim is a little off. But still, at least 3 tables worth of the bastards turn into pink goo.
They do. They melt.
I'm going to just add some
Back of the
salt here.
wallpaper, nice salmon colour.
Yeah, the gold wallpaper does now seem to have accents of scorch marks and what could previously be described as humans.
I also reassure them we have more where that came from.
Or humans.
Possibly more humans, yes.
I am going to now say that is your junkyard snowman used and gone. Because it's not like you can just reuse a Molotov cocktail. And the tactical tinsel is also gone.
Did the explosion blow some people through tables or breakable things?
It's a Molotov, so it kind of there's a lot of fire going on.
I'd
Right
blow
now.
the tables to the people in the wrong way.
I want to take advantage of the chaos there. I see the MP that's for the Duchy of Lancaster. A job invented for Michael Gove. Did I find someone on the cabinet, if not just any specific ones pointing out? Anyone really important that I can grab a hold of?
There's multiple people here.
Lovely. So let's some childhood WWE fantasy seal. Go and grab Duchy of Lancaster, why not? And just pick them up and put them through one of the remaining tables.
In that case, that will be your kick.
Actually, let's add to this because let's even add a bit. The one that's the most snooty we can get. I'm going to take out my tome, Dead Rat's Peerage, the Tome of Nobility and Etiquette, which is weighty, and use that as additional weight to slam him through this thing.
So you were throwing the book at him.
Yep.
Go on then. Give me your kick plus 1 for the peerage. Actually, +2 for the peerage, because you're destroying peerage with peerage.
And I said I'd do it earlier on, so I'm going to scream, "It's Christmas!" Through. We go.
And you have prepared your whole life for this moment, so I'll give you +1 for situation.
Right.
And a difficulty of 2, because it's a very drunk Tory Toff.
So... 3.
Explain to me how this happens.
So it's Daddy Christmas is a big guy. This the person not so much, and he just like picks him up by the throat initially while he's holding out the book, which is hard to hold in one hand, but does it. Lifts him up and slams through, full body weight on top of this book. I go down with him. We're both on the floor, but his chest is crushed by this book. His last gasp can be whatever you want him to be, but he's crushed entirely because of the weight of this book of nobility, etiquette he probably believes in quite much, and the very vision of everything he probably despises in this world.
You also feel like this has taken the pressure off you slightly.
Oh no. Sleigh Bells is going to reach into his hat, pull out his 3D printed gun, stand over the body and say, "That's the true meaning of Christmas. Does anyone not understand?" Pressure back, please.
Go on then. So, I'm having cat-based intervention at this particular moment in time.
It's going to be a what? Oh, 5. Oh. It's still in the game then.
Probably
Well,
not
to be
supposed to
fair-
base cats.
To be fair, none of you have been too bad. So, there are still an awful lot of Tories in this room. There's pure gold wallpaper.
Can I bundle up some of the garbage that's from my living space / bin / transport / snail home until it resembles something like a Molotov? Because these posh wankers have never. Well, this is the first time they've ever seen one, and their learning curve is not steep.
Well, you
raise
do
it.
You do happen to have the grapple gun and the force blade that have been gifted to you.
But here's my thing. Raise it in one hand, holding shotgun in the other, and say unto them, if all of you do not immediately start doing the Macarena and lead us to the cheese room while doing the Macarena, I will lob my second grenade, and we're gonna see exactly how many of you I can splatter. This time, I'm planning for a nice Jackson Pollock. Which I think would be my trick score.
Yeah, we'll go with trick. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You're not getting anything for gear. And the 1 for situation. This is going to be like a difficulty of 4 because they're not. They have this sort of thing happen every Christmas, where a bunch of people get too angry.
I mean,
Admittedly, none of them have been this effective, but they're not going to listen to you. You're poor.
I have a shotgun though. I'm poor with a shotgun.
Porter with a shotgun. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
By Quentin Tarantino. Okay. Rolling person. I think that's 4.
Yeah.
D6.
How many?
4.
6.
4.
D6.
Nope. No dice.
2, 3, 4.
Bastards.
They didn't seem convinced.
They all stare at you and just throw their heads back and laugh.
I'll take a pot shot with a shotgun. Just
Richly comic.
In that case, she tried being nice, so I was threatening, but I'll stand up, picking the book up and slam it down on his skull and go, do exactly what she says or you're next.
In that case, yeah, that'll be your kick.
Yep.
And 2 for the book. Because peerage versus peerage.
Yep. So 40. Oh, 2 for the book, you said, sorry.
That's 2
Okay.
successes out of 4. One of them, he crumples to the ground, but the rest of them are still not convinced.
I have to encourage them with my pistol by shooting the nearest one. Kick plus pistol.
I mean, pistol's purpose is to kill people. So yeah, we'll give you kick plus 3, and I'll give you an extra for the situation because the situation is escalating now. It's been set up by the other 2, so you can get 1 for your situation.
Okay. It's gonna like pause. It did pause.
Just re-roll it.
No. 2.
Wonderful. So that's the
That's
other
our
2,
4.
just the other 2 that you need, and you take 1 pressure. Daddy Christmas takes 1 pressure, and the Batmobile takes 2 pressure.
Hang on. Solid, that's solid gold wallpaper, Jill. Is that really what they defunded education for? Yeah, let's
Is
Let's
it gold
keep-
llama wallpaper?
let's continue the wish fulfillment. Let's find a minister for Brexit opportunities.
I think he's
Because that'll
imaginary.
still be going on 100 years from now. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, they'll be
Oh, yeah,
milking that
definitely.
forever.
If it is gold llama wallpaper, I'll pack us some of it in the bin.
Oh.
I'll try and make it a bit easier for you first. I'm going to pick him up, Quentin Rees-Mogg the Fourth. And let's try and drop kick him for a while. We should try and loosen up some of this gold wallpaper at the same point in time.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. You just drop kicking him through a wall. Are you using any gear to do this?
Not really, unless the echo wave scanner is showing me there's a weaker point in the wall that's easier to get him through.
I'll allow it.
Yep.
Okay, so your kick plus 1 for the scanner.
Yep. Always chances, always fun. Hey!
That'll do. That'll do. And that's another 2 pressure.
And does that mean putting through something beautiful as well?
Yeah? Oh, you know what? I'll allow that, yeah.
No. As he's being thrown through a wall, I imagine that this will loosen some of the wallpaper. I think I'd like to nick some of my own. It's going to look good covering my bin. Do a nice chrome job.
Yeah, okay. Feel free to nick some of the wallpaper. You gain back that, lose that pressure again. So you're back to 0 again.
Yeah, just
Cool.
pulling gold off the wall, just like wrapping myself up in it.
Oh, is the rest of it going in the bin by any chance?
Some of it's going in the bin, some of it's been worn as a
Some of
scarf
it
at the
going
moment.
on the bin, like making Christmas hats out of it. It's a regular, crafting system.
Meanwhile, the Tories that you intimidated have whilst this is going on, they once you're done ripping up all the solid gold wallpaper and shoving it in the bin, he returns with a trolley, also solid gold, which contains an awful lot of very small plates.
Oh,
It is a
we should play hoist and
79.
duck and cover.
It's a 79 course small plate tasting menu. Some of it might be food. There is cheese.
Let us eat the cheese.
All 79 courses? That might take a while.
Can't we have... Well, 69 might be cheese.
It does seem to be that there is an awful lot of cheese, and then a second trolley is wheeled out with a individual glass of wine for every course.
I'm
Why
thinking is that we have more things with wheels on, and we have wallpaper. Can we tie the trolleys to the bin and start making a Christmas train?
I have a question. I have a question about the wine.
Mm.
Given that it's Parliament, is any of it port?
Well, some of it's starboard as well, but yes, some of it is port.
Okay, I'd like to plug my AI companion into it and see if I can access the CCTV servers through
No.
it. Aww.
Nice try. But no.
It was worth a go. So, you have been
It's
brought
like you drink
trolleys
any
with cheese and
413
wine
right
upon them.
Alright, stop putting the cheese in the bin and just start drinking the wine.
Pretend you like an all-inclusive. We've trained for this.
Trigger.
Hang on, are the lasers still on downstairs?
Well, you could turn them back on.
I'm thinking we could turn this into a sliced cheese party and just attach people to the trolleys and put boing, 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 boing,
That's
boing.
what I was thinking.
What a
You tie
surprise!
them to the trolleys with the paper.
Okay.
So you want to tie some Tories to the tea trolleys and
Push
wrap
them
them in
down
the
the
solid
stairs.
gold wallpaper and push them into the laser grid.
Yeah, let's do a budget human centipede. Why not?
Well, okay,
Human
let's say
centipede.
the size of these trolleys, you can fit one Tory
people.
per level. So you can fit 6 Tories on. Well, let's go with 8 Tories because you can stack, or you can 10 Tories
decker.
because you can stack them on top of each other on the top of the trolley.
10 Tory tinsel trolley.
This is what we like to call the alternative Tory trolley problem.
So I've just now got 10 Tories high to the tune of that Godzilla theme as a kid.
So, in which case, anyone who wants to take part in this is going to have to roll me. Roll me their kick plus. Is anybody wanting to use any gear for this?
I mean, I've got this crystal. Oh, I tell you what, before we put them on the trolleys, can I offer them this crystal meth that I found for them to snort? You know, as a last rite. Seeing as they're not very lefty.
So you're offering them the opportunity to snort crystal dust up then?
I said it was crystal, I didn't say what kind.
Right. You can have 1 for that. And then we'll say a 2 for situation. 1 per trolley. And
use
this
the
will
grappling
be.
gun on my trolley.
Sorry?
I might use the grappling gun on my trolley. Just because that's going to really help get it out there.
Yeah, I mean we've got what's it called? Scooter. Use the scooter as well to push it.
I mean, I'll just very low tech then use the shotgun to just intimidate them onto the trolley as well. Just you.
You might
That's it.
survive this. You might not.
Yeah, like you know how to stack yourself. She's all been eating college. Come on, please go.
In that case, Daddy Christmas, you can have a one for that. This will be a full difficulty of 6. This will require
Okay.
all of you to work together to put some
Okay.
Tories on a trolley.
So
One
I
click.
have 6 d6.
Okay, for Batty first then, 66. Okay,
Nice.
that's got 4.
And she takes 3 pressure.
I'll do the same. That's 1 success and 1 pressure.
We need 6, so we've got 6.
Wonderful. So, you... Okay, actually, you lot, explain to me how exactly this works.
Your guess is as good as mine.
So we've got several trolleys stacked upon it are some of the worst human beings who've ever been born, and bred mostly by this point in time, frog-like features.
A
Stacked
brief
it as-
moment where pigs might fly.
Stacked as tightly as we can, then stored on top of each other. The magic of the grappling hook has now been wrapped around them and held together like bungee cables, forcing them down just slow enough so we can squeeze them through the door on the way out. At the front, I'm guessing there's a scooter to
I
help
think
power
we're
it a
gonna
little
push
bit.
them- Yeah, we push them with the scooter.
Yeah, and in the back is the bin to add just extra strength and heft and keep it more straight. But turn this into a makeshift like train.
Choo choo.
Yeah. A
And
train
you
of the
just-
worst flesh imaginable, but yeah, train.
And you turn the laser grid on and send them down the stairs to
Yeah.
their doom.
The human tinselpede will fly.
All of a sudden, there seems to be a pile of diced stewing steak coated in gold scattered among the checkered floor.
Alright, let's scoop it up and sell it to M&S. This isn't your average slice Tory. This is M&S, gold-dusted slice Tory.
Filled with fragments of true Swarovski crystals, coated in gold, drowned in the blood of their ancestors, of which they were all in the same party.
We're gonna get put on a list.
We're already on it, it's fine.
Exactly.
So,
Square cheese, drank the wine. Why did we come here again?
to show them all the true meaning of Christmas and take it
All
back.
right.
I mean,
We have
people
to
are
take it
trolling in
back.
the scooter everywhere. That's about as Christmassy as you can get.
I mean, you know there's more to there's the actual House of Commons.
We actually trolleyed them.
You did?
Um,
You did trolley them.
Right, yeah, a gift. There we go, a gift to the people. Let's go into the actual Houses of Parliament and let's go and grab that mace. And let's give that to the gift of the first urchin child we see. It's like, there you go, you're in charge. There you go.
Let's rip up the green seating for a sofa.
So you're going to the House of Commons, yes.
Yes.
I won't have you argue with another door.
Oh.
This is the bit of British politics that is still televised, and having a nap on one of the couches inside the House of Commons is a certain Edwardian style looking politician.
Is this the haunted hat stand?
He has been called many names, and that is one of them. And he is currently sleeping off the cheese and wine from earlier this evening.
The reanimated Victorian ghost.
I think
We'll
that's an
see.
insult to Victorian ghosts everywhere.
Let's where's the cameras in this place? There's cameras in this one.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
cameras.
Alright, let's wake him up.
I mean, there's been cameras everywhere.
But at least like, people can watch this one. This is the difference. This gets to be a public thing. And like, yeah. Let's try and wake him up. And I think the glass smashing around the mace might wake him up. Because, yeah, I'm going to get that.
There was
If
an
not,
artist
me teabag him,
impression
definitely will.
of the train I've just found, by the way. I will put it in the chat and hopefully.
You also notice that in this House of Commons, there's been a new decorative feature added, and a giant stained glass window depicting Saint Margaret Thatcher lies at the end of the building, as if this was some form of church.
Right. Yeah. Not
That's
Daddy
it.
Christmas. Jamie can't stand for that. Right. Okay. Smash the glass, get the mace up, prop him up if need be. If he doesn't wake up, I'll weaken the burnies him, it's fine. And to the cameras, and it's like, to all the good boys and girls out there who are still watching for some reason, watching the Parliament channel, maybe because you're forced to. This is the true meaning of Christmas. Is that every so often, someone can turn up dressed like Santa and try and make at least one wrong right, and pick him up and hurl him through the bloody thing.
Go on then. Roll me your kick.
I will assist by grabbing the other leg
Oh yeah.
and help him showing the true meaning of Christmas. Right.
Roll me your kick plus. Let's go with 3 for the situation, because it's the sort of situation you've always dreamed that you'd be in.
Great.
Oh yeah, that'll do. And like the haunted hat stand that he is, actually explain to me how this Edwardian pole goes flying through the stained glass window of Saint Margaret Thatcher.
Mummy!
I think the view's best seen from outside, where there's some carols there, forced by the guards to sing towards the people that aren't even paying attention anymore. It's part of a ritual from years ago. As they're watching this god-awful audacity of stained glass and misery, they just see it bend slightly and then explode, each panel of little shards of glass raining down upon, sadly, them, and they're mostly on the guards that are watching it, as the mangled and now shredded body of a withered old person that did bring back child work camps, goes flying forward out of the windows and towards those comically placed metal grates that still have the spikes on them, and he just ends flying towards there.
Oh, you mean the anti-homeless benches?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right through them. I mean, he probably personally paid to have that one installed.
So as he flies through the air, the carolers that are outside quickly flip to a different page and go 1, 2, 3, Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
I got both my Christmas wishes at once there. Lovely.
I don't want mine too.
Dashing through the window on one.
One horse
Dashing
power.
through the lobby on a trolley problem. Yes, for those who are delicate or possibly not left wing inclined, this might not have been the show for you. Not this evening.
Very not sorry.
Yep. So
Area
you-
of the wish fulfillment to go through it. I mean, and Daddy Christmas is happy with his activities today and is more than willing to do whatever he can to make something put a smile on someone else's face.
I will also say that that you did get someone to understand the true meaning of Christmas, so sleigh bells can also roll to remove some pressure.
Just did.
Yep.
I don't think I have any pressure now.
You don't know. Jingle Bats is currently the highest pressure. Although, actually, someone was just kicked, someone deserving was kicked through something breakable and also ruined something that some might classify as beautiful. So, roll 2d6 to remove the pressure from the Jingle Bats. That'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
Is there anything else anybody would like to accomplish? Would you like to see this building actually burn, perhaps?
Yeah,
That would make
shall
it
we
very
reenact
difficult
V
to
for
find the
Vendetta?
CCTV servers.
Yeah.
You can try and use your scanner, maybe, to find the CCTV room?
Yes, let's do that.
So we'll have that
I'll try and
as...
I'll try and help him via clock because I'm guessing like so the TV cameras and stuff set up here. There's things, so they'll be linked some hard way to a network somewhere. So I'll try and see if I can spot where the cables go, so give my rough direction of where to go for that. If I can do it using clock.
Was that a 5? Was it? Or was it? Which stat are you wanting for that?
So it will be clock because you are trying to find something.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you a 3 for the kit.
There we go.
Nope.
So it seems it times out if we
There you go.
type the command in and then wait a bit. There we go.
2 successes for you.
Excellent,
Lovely.
cheers. And one from me. And a press you up.
You know what? With the combined group effort, I'll say that it takes you a few minutes, but you manage to locate the server rooms.
Excellent. Then I would like to find these systems and find a suitable moment featuring the face of my sainted mother's MP and create from that a terribly embarrassing piece of footage featuring him having an awkward and embarrassing grope with an employee in an out of the way corner of the house.
Right.
This is not inspired by any real events.
Of course.
Before you said employee, I thought we were going to go snout rage here, but where's the second
You say snout rage.
snout rage? Yeah.
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 No, I was going for the. Which one was it? The.
Handbag.
Hancock.
That's the one.
Okay. Right. In that case, roll me your hack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 1 for situation.
And
Are you
the
using
AI
anything else? Using the
AI
helper?
digital assistant.
Okay, then that'll be. I'll give you a 2 for the assistant,
Shiny.
and that'll be the. I'm going to say that's the last use of your Grimdark Father Christmas because you've got quite a lot of
Right,
use out of him.
Yes.
2
2 6s. Would anyone like to assist with rendering?
only have one, unfortunately.
I can do, because I could also throw in my Grimdark Father Christmas.
I mean, I could do you a little stick man.
We call that
It
concept
seems
art.
important to you.
Daddy Christmas is best helping you by not helping you in this one, I think.
You can do the sound effects.
Yeah, if you want to help, then feel free.
So, was it hack +2?
Yes.
That's another success.
How many did we need?
You know what? That'll do. That'll do. You have fulfilled your Christmas wish
Both of them.
of fabricating some blackmail material.
And finding a present.
Yes, although you don't really need to roll 2d6, but feel free to roll your 2d6.
I'll just roll for one of them then, for the time being, and see if anything else turns up.
Yep, so you're down to 2 pressure. From what
3.
3 pressure. Lovely, and Sleigh Bells is back up to 2 pressure. So, yes, you upload this footage. It goes viral in what is left of this society very quickly. Is there anything else you wish to accomplish on this fine Christmas night?
I haven't found that giant cheesy statue of Winston Churchill, blown it up and destroyed the building in a lavas cheddar flood. So we could do that.
Yep, well, I'll be part of that.
Okay. So, where do you think a giant cheese-based statue of Winston Churchill will be hidden?
Will it be hidden?
I think the place
In the
where they would
kitchen?
least expect us to go, which is the last place someone with honest intentions entered Parliament, so that's going to be the basement.
I thought it was
Cellar.
the front door.
You came in through the front door.
Exactly.
It wasn't
Turns
a-
out he's been standing in the lobby all along.
Disguised.
I mean, it could be a very small cheese statue. They didn't say how big it was.
I mean, giant's pretty big.
So you're heading down into the basement.
Into the basement.
I'm gonna go
Might
into the
see
kitchen
if- there might be some
and turn
gunpowder
all the
left
ovens
down
on
there as
full.
well. You never know.
Okay.
Knock. You know,
So-
open all the gas burners. Just leave them running while we're in the rest of the room.
Okay. You're starting to fill the place with gas, and Batty is headed down into the basement.
I mean, I can eat some beans to help, add to the situation.
Brussels sprouts are more effective.
Everyone
So-
poke a leg.
You head down into the basement, into the wine cellar, and whilst you're looking for this statue you desperately believe is hidden down here, you realise that this cellar has infinitely more twists and turns. It is actually a labyrinth made of wine,
Oh,
and now you're lost inside it.
Even
What
I
if we
can't
just
drink.
drink the wine?
at least you're not lost inside her.
I mean, I can have a go, but that's a bit much even for me. Like, so it's a maze. The trick is to always leave markers. So with the mace, just start cracking barrels everywhere we go, so at least I know the way back, like one by one. Also, I want a very flammable fluid on the floor.
Wine's not that flammable, sadly.
I know, but it's cinematic as fuck, just for it to fly up. Enough of it together, or we'll explode. So,
Brandy, yes.
and they probably got this and other stuff, yeah. But yeah, just leave it. Smash as I'm going by. Entirely, if it's possible, smash too many, so actually doesn't leave a path back, but just
It's more of a
smash.
bulk
smash.
smash.
So you're just once again brute forcing your way out of the situation.
Eddie Christmas has one note, yeah. Plays the harp. But now he's doing it with the giant golden mace of Parliament, yeah.
So the giant golden mace of Parliament
Has a name.
Yeah, I'm just glad you didn't.
It's just the mace. It's actually just the mace. Well,
Yep.
I've got other fancier name than that, but no, just the mace. Smash.
So, okay, roll me your kick. +3 for the gear.
Wow.
It's a mace. Maces are really good for smashing things. But nothing for situation because you've not prepared for this.
How many successes do I need?
I have prepared this though.
We'll go with get out. Just for that terrible pun, we'll classify that as an additional success by proxy. Give me the visuals of Daddy Christmas smashing his way out of this.
Well, it was the Daddy Christmas stuff. Imagine the biggest, meanest looking guy who really shouldn't be a kid Santa Claus at parties because he does turn up and it does. At first, you think it's genuine, you realise it's low quality. That's at best, it's probably Polchini made in his basement. Reeking of that torn, mangled outfit, and it's just holding one of the most expensive things in the world in his hand as he's just destroying, like, swinging around, smash, 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 like thousands upon thousands of pounds of wine just pouring down at his feet as he goes by. He had a purpose for this, was a plan, but he's forgotten that. It's just swing, pure joy, enjoyment of smashing it. Can't remember why he's doing it. By maybe the fourth one, should have been tired by the 12th, but the sheer joy of it keeps him going forward.
The sheer joy of destroying an awful lot of very expensive wine.
Yes.
I'm on board with that.
Unfortunately, there was no cheese-based statue of Winston Churchill in the basement.
Lie.
The cheese was a lie.
Oh no!
Madness.
Genuine
All that
disappointment.
milk that
He's
you
right.
stole for nothing.
So, House of Lords. That's what that would be. Those ancient, decrepit psychopaths, they're the ones that would have that. Maybe a giant sea statue is a member of the House of Lords. Maybe just give him a peerage and put him in there.
They'll be as productive as the rest of them.
He's just sitting on his red couches, that's how it goes.
Well, there is one last thing to do, as Sleigh Bells was prepping for the destruction of the House of Commons.
That mean that burning the whole
Bring the
building down
division
would definitely
down.
get a statue.
Yeah, you turned all the gas taps on in the kitchen, didn't you?
Yeah.
How are you planning on sparking this one off then?
By shooting the division bell.
I've got a shotgun.
You do realise you have to be in relatively close proximity to use a shotgun, right?
I was going to use my handgun and be slightly further back, but she can go first.
And what if I throw the shotgun? What if I attach like have I got some string? Have I got some string in the garbage?
Results may vary. So we
If
can
I
try.
zap the string
Oh,
Use pencil.
around the trigger.
and we
You
try off on the
have.
scooter pulling the string.
You have been gifted a hacked surveillance drone.
Right,
Oh.
we're gonna right. We're going to get attached with the string, the gun to the drone, and then also another wee bit of string to the trigger. And then once someone else can fly the drone near to the bell, and at the correct point, I'm going to pull on the string.
Right. So who wants
we-
to fly the drone?
I have a better plan if this doesn't work, but let's go with this for now. Because I was just going to put my gun on the flames and run on the scooter. And wait till the 3D printed gun melts and then the ammo explodes. But hey. Let's go with your plan. Your plan sounds more fun.
Okay. Right, so joint effort here. We need a drone pilot.
Not Daddy Christmas.
I'll give
The
it a
cat just
go.
opened the image of Daddy Christmas. So we have Jinglebat, who is surrendering her shotgun for this purpose. Correct?
Yep.
And we have a drone.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'm
Who
assuming
is
this is gonna be
flying
like
the
a hack
drone?
roll. I'll fly the drone.
this will be
Hack.
yes. Plus
And
3.
kick.
Okay.
And I will give you a 3 for situation, and this will be
Okay.
difficulty 4.
Okay.
Can I add my kick to this because I'll be pulling the string?
We've got one,
You
2, 3.
don't. You do need to. Oh,
Oh. Can I grab some dice from the audience?
you can. I mean, we also have the ability to do a real Christmas miracle as well.
Yes. How many Christmas miracles do we need?
You have two. You have 2 Christmas miracles because you were gifted one.
Hey.
When you're not happy with the outcome of a roll, say which festive spirit comes to your aid. Reroll all the dice and add 4 more.
Okay. So 13.
And tell us what spirit of Christmas.
Currently brought to us by Duppy Share Rum.
That was a full bottle when we started, wasn't it?
Yes.
We've also got an extra d6.
We've got
5,
quite
2.
a pile of them. There's 5 of them now.
That's a lot of that's a lot of success.
Yes. That's another d6 to the pool. So care to? Oh my goodness, JB. Care to give me the description of how exactly this goes off? Bonus points if you tell us which Christmas carol is playing in the background whilst it happens.
We
I
wreck
think
you
this
a
has to be
Merry
Silent
Christmas.
Night. Holy night. Because holy.
Night.
All is
Silent
calm,
but deadly
all
night.
is cool.
Right.
I mean, it is gas, so it's silent but deadly night.
Absolutely.
Round yon commons.
Oh, indeed.
Holy buildings.
You
float
accomplished a
and
mere couple of centuries later what Guy Fawkes set out to do.
Hmm.
And blew
He should
up
have
the
brought more
Houses of Parliament. Unfortunately for you, there is the sound of an awful lot of police cars turning up.
Quick, Scarpa!
Technically, we just fought the law, and we won.
Yeah?
So we can go back in there and make a new law.
I mean, I've got the mace. I mean, surely that makes me in charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes you Prime Minister Daddy Christmas. That's how this works, right? You kill it, you bought it.
Dead man's pointy shoes.
Yeah.
Dead man's expenses scandal.
I mean, just in case the police,
Constitutional crisis.
just in case the police don't buy that as an excuse, and we actually have to face the consequences of my actions, then maybe we should get some distance between us and this glorious, beautiful wreckage.
I mean, I've still got my my coat of many disguises, so I can go back to being Uber Feats.
I mean, I think we should just have a full-on Christmas miracle.
Do we have a car chase? Well, a bin chase.
Ah, you wish to go bin racing as your escape vehicle. You know what? I feel like this is a good place, a good last ditch thing to end this adventure on.
We're riding off into the sunset on a bin.
Of how you're going to get away from the police.
I've just redeemed 5,000 to get a Christmas pinnacle, to get a spirit of Christmas. I want the postal Christmas present to be my getaway driver.
And I can just see someone floating down the Thames in a bin going, "Row."
Row, row.
So yes, when you head out of the now burning Houses of Parliament, which sort of direction are you sprinting to? Are you going riverwards? Are you going a different way? Are you going over the bridge, through the park?
Well, here's the thing. Police cars can't go in the river. They're going to be at a distinct disadvantage if they try and drive over us on the river. So I think we should go on the river.
Okay.
Elephants do float.
If only we
Exactly.
had some sort of, I don't know, semi-submersible. No, it's only really big enough for one person, though.
I mean, we can get on one another's shoulders. Someone can get out and push.
Okay, so we're going to have a multi-stage.
Yeah, one person, the person on the top is the lookout. We have
Yep.
one person behind, cooking and being the motor.
Why
And then the
can they,
rest
like,
of us
kind
the
of see
mast.
you at the top holding the trench coat out as a sail?
Exactly. And this is the part where you really hope I'm not wearing more than just that.
Right. So your plan is to build
It's like duty charge at this point, really.
some form of bin-based boat.
Apparently so.
I mean, fortunately for you, on the banks of the Thames you've got the industrial bins, the big bins.
Oh. The has-beens.
The has-beens, yes. And only one of them has recently been on fire,
Yeah.
so it's relatively empty.
I think we should make a run for it on the bin.
Right, everybody get in, bin. Get
You've
us in.
seen snakes on a plane. Now see socialists in a skip.
Why get up the theme of constantly using bins for everything? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah.
We're recycling.
And out from under the pile of like cardboard and cans of white lightning crawls out the Ghost of Christmas Present.
Jeremy Corbyn.
So if we're recycling, is there an Acton bike we can use to provide propulsion?
You mean Liz Truss?
Just trust up.
You just broke Jamie.
Wasn't expected.
No, I think she was on the trolley. She was Liz trussed up.
So, your skip-based getaway vehicle. This is going to be a team effort.
Yeah.
You've got to get the skip in the water. You've got to find a way to propel it. This will be a full difficulty of 6, but you, if it does not succeed, I will allow you to use the Christmas miracle.
We're gonna need it.
I'll be using the maces and oar at this point in time, which is not what's said for, but just visually, this is my new toy, and I'm using
I
it.
will also add you still have a single-use grapple gun and a single-use Forbes blade, as well as anything else.
Oh,
Oh, we can use a grappling gun on an actual boat going by to pull us along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that, yeah.
oh. So we could use that to actually like drag us along the river by shooting that into the bank.
How about if we use the disguise cape to turn the skip into something thematically appropriate, maybe a
The
shark,
HMS Belfast.
a large shark, and then use the grappling hook to attach it to one of the police boats, driving very fast to try and find the reprobates who broke into the houses.
You've also been given another can of high-X foam.
Oh,
And there's an NPC in there somewhere.
He's somewhere. I haven't really found an appropriate place to put him.
It was an oar. Okay, we just need. Everything
the
is an
throne
oar.
God.
Hopefully the bystanders on the embankment are in awe.
So yeah, you have at your disposal a grapple gun, a force blade, a can of high-X foam, 8 dice, 1 miracle.
hang on. The Force Blade, if you like, is that one of those like vibrating ones?
Vibro-edged machete, popular with razor punks.
So if we kind of like put that in the water behind the skip, that's kind of like a very fast-moving rudder.
Sure, why not?
You know, we could just like stick it through the back of the ship and go and see what happens.
Yeah,
Right,
let's
we might
totally
think, but-
stick a blade
see-
through the back of our ship. That's
Yeah.
gonna help.
Yeah.
What
save-
happens if you stick a blade through the back of a floating vessel is that it becomes a submarine.
Depends if water out is faster than water in. Make sure we bring a bucket.
I'll just lovingly hold the can of high-X foam just in case something gets too close, and then we'll just lob it at the first police officers who decide that for some reason it's worth being paid minimum wage to come check us, because let's face it, 100 years later, police have been paid minimum wage.
Genius idea.
There you go.
Take the foam, spray it behind the skip, get in the skip, detonate the foam, ride the wave away.
Send a tsunami up Thames. A Thames tsunami.
And when the
Yeah.
wave subsides, do it again.
Yeah, Daddy Christmas is all for this. Let's go.
Yeah, this works.
We have our method of propulsion.
Right.
We now just need to get in the bin.
And next year we can hold a charity concert for Southwark.
So, who wants to take the lead on this project?
I'll get in the bin first.
No, it's more. This is who I'm going to give the bonus of the gear. So
Like that's sleep
who's using what? Who is using what gear?
Okay. I'm going to use the high explosive foam when we've got the bin in the river.
Right. Okay. So you will be rolling your kick and the foam. 2 for the foam. So kick and
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Jamie, what are you doing?
To try and be clever about this, which is not my strong suit, but I'll try. I'll be looking ahead and trying to use the mace to somehow steer us. So I'm trying to clock ahead anything painful we make go into and try and steer.
You're
Like
just gonna
almost making a makeshift rudder to try and guide us somewhere.
beat
So
the
you're
water.
using clock.
Yeah,
To try
and the
and
mace.
spot, and the mace, which I'll give you 1 for.
I will be standing on the on the
Oh,
bin, holding the Mac out to either side to catch be in a very effective sail.
So
And for the sake of everyone's sanity, yes, there is clothing underneath.
it's a lot of tinsel. She's wearing a lot of tinsel, and there's she's
I
living.
wrapped- I
She's
wrapped the
she's
wallpaper
living up
around
to
me.
her. She's living up to her name of Jingle Bats.
Very low armor class.
I wrapped the gold paper wallpaper around me.
Artistically placed bells.
Oh, you're
And-
giving people nightmares. I try and be merciful.
And unartistically placed famous grouse.
Right. So, what stat are you planning on using for this?
Is that a bad taste stat?
Exactly not.
I think it'll just have to be a kick then.
You,
if I do
so
like
you're
it,
threatening
it's
everybody with your bells.
Yep.
So
Jingle
okay,
aggressively.
kick +1 for your gear because this is not in its intended purpose.
Intended porpoise, you say?
Yeah.
All
Sound
right,
like
rolly
vacation.
man, roll me a roll.
How many? 4, is it?
That is the 6. Oh no, it's not. It took me a while.
Oh, no,
It
you
took-
already
it took-
rolled.
Ah,
I think we both rolled. Take the
I'll
first one.
take the first one.
I'll take Jamie's. It was there first.
Oh, that was my rule. That was Daddy
that was
Christmas's
your-
rule.
okay.
Oh, dang it.
In that case, you're missing 2.
Well, in that case, we'll use one of the miracles and re-roll that one.
Okay.
If we re-roll it, you're
It'll be
re-rolling
8d6.
Jingle Bats, because if you re-roll, you'll lose all those 6s.
No, just re-rolling
Yeah,
Jingle Bats
we're
one, yeah.
re-rolling Jingle
Which is no
Okay.
successes.
Which Christmas spirit is aiding us in this
Saint Bruce.
Vodka.
vodka? In the name of vodka, you get an extra 2. You get the extra 2 required to punt your skip into the Thames. And who would like to narrate the way that this magnificent rubbish-filled vessel floats down the river?
I think it's more of a boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka.
I mean, I can't narrate, but I can definitely sing appropriate shanties.
Yes, it's not the last Bristolian pirate anymore.
Hoist up the thing.
Yeah, no.
Blow up.
What's that thing spinning? Somebody should stop it.
What's that thing exploding? No.
Turn hard to port. This is sherry!
No, it's rum. It's nearly gone as well.
But why is it gone? Oh, left it near.
Because someone drank it. That's why.
He left it near sleigh bells.
It was left unattended. So, unless there is anything else anybody wishes to do, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Mine.
Daddy Christmas is good.
Yeah, I'm. I'm just happy here, coat flapping in the breeze.
And with that, has anybody got a name for this particular tinsel wrapped, fairy light bedecked vessel?
Oh, we need to christen the skip. You mean?
Yes, with
Oh.
one of the bottles of wine from the cellar.
Jeremy Corvette.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to top that. To be fair.
The SS Jeremy Corvette goes off into the I'd say the sunrise,
It's a skid class wine sweeper.
but there isn't so much a sunrise as just the gentle semi-picturesque background of London on fire, both in front and behind, as it drifts down the canal, and the police watch on because they don't own a boat, and they're not ingenious enough to use bins. And you make
I mean,
your...
I'm sure they could keep up at walking pace if they really tried.
But they take a few steps and they're like, you know what? They seem like they want this more, and they give up and go to the Bucker van around the corner. That's there.
I mean, chances are at this point they've been on strike for a decade.
I mean, this is also assuming that police really do still exist.
Yeah, you need the enforcement arm, don't you, to crush people?
They've been privatized. It's Coca-Cola Presents. Pepsi Police.
And thus, with the dulcet smell of explosions, cheese, wine, and trash, they sail away and live to wreck Christmas another day.
Awesome.
Thank you all so much for playing.
Thank you for running.
I hope you
This
all
has been
enjoyed
fun.
that and maybe had fun.
Yeah. I
Very
mean, we're
much.
all now on a list somewhere. If we weren't
Oh
already.
yeah.
I'm just hoping I'm still employable by tomorrow.
I help with my food bank. I'm fine. I'm more than the list.
Yes, so for those of you in the stream, that has been Wreck the Halls, a somewhat on the nose, cyberpunk dystopian future world where you steal Christmas back from the rich and give them hell. It felt appropriate, given everything, to play that this year. If you are of a sensitive nature, I would apologise,
Yeah.
but you're possibly in the wrong place.
For those with sensitive disposition, what the fuck are you doing here, mate?
So, this has been the first of 2 Christmas games that I'm running in this week. The next game is a very different tangent. It's still going to be full of chaos, but somewhat less politics. It's going to be called Library Cats. It'll be cute and fluffy and full of cats. So if that seems more like your cup of tea, feel free to tune in on Thursday at 7 PM GMT. Some of these people might be returning, some of them might not. I am also building Lego
Yay!
on
Lego
on
Christmas
Friday
Tree
afternoon.
21.
Pardon?
Lego Christmas Tree 21.
2 in 1
Oh.
is tree.
Uh,
For your
Isn't it a
delectation
tree
and delight, you can all see me swearing at tiny bits of plastic for your joy. The RPG we played today was written by Grant S. Howitt, who popped in earlier. And you can go and find it at this link here. Nope. Oh, really? Really me? Really me? I broke my own link. It's fine. Come on.
capital W?
Nope, it's just being a knobhead. It's not working. Let's just copy this.
There you go.
There we go. Nope, it won't let you do that because
Says no.
you can find it here.
Oh.
It is a donate at will RPG. You can pay as much or as little as you like. It is a 1-page thing, and it is, as you can see, very chaotic, very good. Thank you!
And for the purposes of donating at will, one of my middle names could in fact be abbreviated to Will.
And yes, so if you have liked it, please go and check out Grant's other work. I have run Goat Crashers, also done by him. I will be running Honey Heist at some point next year, probably, no doubt. Got to think of a suitable bear-related adventure for everyone to go on. You don't like to be bears, right? Yeah?
Oh, it's going to be unbearable.
This is fun.
You get to wear hats.
Oh. Grizzly hats?
And all sorts of other wonderful RPGs. I would like to say
He's
a
got a-
massive thank you to my players, to Jamie, to Torek,
Hi.
to Rob, and to Batty. Honestly, thank you all so much for playing. This game can't happen without players. It's kind of how it works. And thank you to my viewers. For those of you who have sat here and watched just over 2 hours of absolute chaos. We're gonna go and throw a raid on someone. And then I am going to go and feed my cats and stab one of them. As is part of my routine. We shall go and throw a raid onto my good friend Marquis de Sade, who is my Call of Cthulhu GM, who is currently playing 7 Days to Die. Apparently.
Enjoying.
He is a stellar individual. But yes, thank you all for coming. Thank you for playing. You're all wonderful people.
Right.
Feel free to stay there just while we do the raid and get everyone out. I'll hopefully see some of you lot again on Thursday. If not, on Friday. And if I don't see you, have a fantastic Christmas and try not to burn down the Houses of Parliament. That's what we're here for.
I make no promises.
I definitely won't.
Well, I don't know. It could be your
It's quite a nice building.
shame about the people that live in it, really. Right.
Couldn't possibly comment.
I will see you all soon. And that's the raid gone.